Okay, so I'm making this YouTube video. I didn't plan on it, but there's a guy over there playing, and I'm not going to put the camera on him, who has a push serve. And I noticed that so many players out there have what I call a push serve that they can't get in. Now, a push serve doesn't mean you're necessarily swinging slow. It means you're doing a certain thing mechanically that no matter how hard you swing, your ball most likely will go long. Okay, so sometimes even your slow serves go long, but that's the only way you're going to get it in, is to push it in slowly. But once you start to, and here's the thing, a lot of people don't know they're pushing their serve in because they're trying to hit it hard, but even as hard as they're swinging, it's a push serve. So I'm going to show you what it is and how to stop doing it. Okay, so let me show you what a push serve is. I'm going to demo some push serves and show you what's happening. So basically what happens, there's so many players that do this too because they want to get that serve in, they don't trust it, and plus they probably have not developed a really good throwing motion. And so what ends up happening is people bring the racket basically even with their shoulder right here, no acceleration has happened, the wrist is in a laid back position, and then it's now all the, kind of like you're throwing a fishing rod, like a lure out into the lake, is kind of what people do. Is so come here, right here, even with their shoulder, and then they start to accelerate, push, and so it's very, very hard to get this thing to go into the court with a push serve. Okay, it's also hard to build up a lot of racket head speed. So what you need to start doing is to think of yourself like a major league pitcher. I know some people say, oh, it's not like a throwing motion. I'm gonna disagree with that and say throwing and serving feel a lot the same, and a lot of high-level athletes I've talked to, they feel like it's like throwing a ball, okay? Now, the difference is when you go to serve, you can't throw forward and down, you gotta throw more up, but you still wanna get that feeling of the snap. So what I suggest you do is you get yourself in what I like to call cobra claw right here. Pretend these are your fangs and you're facing the ball forward. So this video is especially good for people who have not grown up throwing a ball. You wanna learn how to throw a ball. So this is what you wanna get. And now this is your glove, and you're in here, and you want to bow this elbow out. This is going to get you into a power position I call the secret power source. Now from this position, this is when you want to start to feel like immediately when you're coming back in here, you're starting to feel that tension, and you want that snap release. So you want your whip and your snap to come a lot earlier than when you start to get here. If you're starting to just think about acceleration when you get here, this is when you're going to push, where once I get to like right here mentally, I'm thinking about snapping out of here, okay? So I'm thinking about, even though I'm relaxed, I'm thinking about building up the tension and then snapping right out of there, right? So I'm whipping right out of there. That's the key, rather than pushing that serve. So again, now I can do this even with, just like how I was getting ready. I'll just throw a couple of balls for you so you can see. All right, so I'm in that cobra position. You can see I've got the tension build up in my elbow. I'm gonna pull back. So you're gonna see me come back to the camera, pull back a little bit, that chest is coming back to you, and then snap out of there, a snap release. Now, when I'm serving, I'm basically feeling the same exact whipping motion. And so here I am, I could just even start like I'm a pitcher right here, and then I'm gonna bow back with my elbow, and then snap release into that ball. And you can see that we're able to get a lot of acceleration and still make that ball go down and in the court. So that is how you can start to eliminate your push serves. But if you're watching this video and you're still going, well, Pete, I watched the video, it looks good when you do it, but when I go to the practice court, I can't figure this out. I've got a program called Next Level Elite. It is so great because not only do I watch what you're doing on your practice court with your technique, but also what you're doing in a match. Yes, a match. We all know we play so much different in matches, guys. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've come off the court and go, who was that guy? And I get so many emails, people saying, Pete, I play all right in practice. I can live with myself. I can live with my practice version of myself, but my match version drives me crazy. I'm actually going to be watching your matches. Who does that? So if you'd like to learn more about this program, exactly everything that's in it, I actually have made a presentation that you can watch. When we did it, we did this presentation live. People were blown away, but I've saved the replay for you. So all you have to do is click up here so you can watch it. If after you watch the video, you want to go further and you want to talk to me on the phone, no pressure. There's no pressure at all. If you want to talk to me on the phone, you can do that. But to just watch the free presentation right here so you can learn everything that this program is about, click up there, sign up, watch it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.